I'd like to introduce a Japanese soul food that's often enjoyed in the cold season. Oden is a Japanese one-pot dish with ingredients like fish cakes, eggs, and daikon, simmered in a light soy-based dashi broth. It's warm and comforting winter food. Cut the beef shank into 1-inch cubes. This time, the shank will be used not only as an ingredient but also to make the beef broth. Cover the meat with water and bring to a boil. When scum rises to the surface, turn off the heat and rinse the meat thoroughly with water. Simmer the cleaned beef shank in water for about 30 minutes. Cut off the wing tips and make a slit between the bones to help the broth soak in. Place the tips in a tea bag for easy removal later. If you don't have one, you can leave them as is. Cut the daikon into rounds and peel the tough outer skin. Turn the daikon with your left hand and keep the knife at a steady angle or just use a peeler. Trim the edges to keep it from falling apart while cooking. Cut the broth in a daikon to help the broth absorb. Put the daikon in a heat-proof container and add enough rice rinse water to cover. If you don't have rice washing water, add 2 tablespoons of rice to water instead. Parboil in a microwave. No need to fully cook them. The starch in rice rinse water removes bitterness and impurities. I'm using Korean fried fish balls. Japanese aburage may be sold frozen. Roll a pin over them to loosen the fibers and open it into a pouch. Briefly dip the fish balls and aburage in boiling water to remove excess oil. Can you see how the aburage has become fluffy? Drain the hot water. Use the beef shank broth for the Oden soup. If you are not using beef shank, add beef bouillon cube or powdered bouillon instead. Make a tiny hole at the egg's bottom to peel it easily. Cover with water and cook for 15 minutes. Then reduce the heat once it boils. If the potatoes are large, use 2 and cut them in half. Remove the potato eyes. Place them in a microwave-safe dish. Cover and microwave. Heat until the skin peels easily. No need to fully cook them. Either cognac works, but I'm using black cognac since it soaks up the flavor better. It has seaweed powder in it. If it says ready to use after light rinse, you don't need to boil it. Coating with sugar softens it by releasing moisture. Rinse with water once soft. Use a fork or knife to make crosshatch cuts. Cognac not only absorbs the Oden broth well and tastes great, but it's also low calorie and healthy. The cabbage soaked in Oden broth is delicious. In Japan, mochi is often used, but cabbage also goes very well with aburage. If you don't have toothpicks, use spaghetti to hold it together. I found Naruto fish cake in the freezer section of an Asian market. Cutting it diagonally shows off the swallow nicely. Thread the beef shank onto bamboo skewers. I found these bamboo skewers at the dollar store. Add the dashi broth to the beef soup. Check the short video for how to make the dashi. If you are using dashi powder, add 2 tablespoons. Kombu for Oden is different from dashi kombu. Oden can be made in a heavy pot or a clay pot bath. Read the description for the benefits of using a slow cooker. Add the kombu, chicken wings, daikon, and beef shank to the slow cooker. Set the slow cooker to high. Once it comes to a boil, add sake, mirin, soy sauce, and oyster sauce. Adding oyster sauce brings the flavor closer to that of a traditional Japanese restaurant. When the daikon is cooked, add the rest of the ingredients. If you can't find cognac, tie cognac yam noodles into knots and use those instead. Once it comes to a boil, reduce the heat to low and simmer for about 1 hour. Turn off the heat and let the oden cool. Can you see how the daikon has changed from white to a light brown? The eggs and potatoes are looking good too. Take the kombu out of the slow cooker and cut it in half. Divide them into thirds and tie them. This makes them look nicer and easier to eat. But if tying is hard, just cut into bite-sized pieces. Return the kombu to the slow cooker and cook on high until the ingredients are heated through. Daikon, cabbage stuffed aburage, fish cakes, konnyaku, potato, beef shank, eggs, and kombu. Which one would you like to try? Pour in the Oden broth and enjoy with a side of yellow mustard.